Formula One continues to grow in popularity with each passing year. With the sport's growing popularity, the games have garnered its own racing audience as well. However, even though last year's F1 22 was a step back from previous games, Codemasters have bounced back with F1 23. With more drama in the return of Breaking Point, the new fully fleshed out F1 World mode, and new circuits to conquer, Codemasters' latest racer is ready to take center stage. What's up, you guys? My name is Curtis with Sports Gamers Online, and here is our SGO review of F1 23. Similar to previous games in the series, F1 23 has many gameplay options to customize your racing experience. While the sheer amount of settings may be overwhelming for new players, choosing standard options like beginner or amateur will help you get your feet wet. Once you've gotten a hold of the gameplay in F1 23, you can customize your experience by tinkering with settings and bumping up the difficulty. Players will immediately notice the effects as turning, overtakes, and overall gameplay becomes more skill-based. Knowing when to overtake a racer or how to hit certain turns will come as second nature to racing enthusiasts. However, new players will have to risk loads of trial and error to achieve their racing goals. This is why many players like games like F1 23, because it's the epitome of realism and accurately represents Formula One racing. Unfortunately, I'm a bit hot and cold about the game's presentation this year. However, my feelings about the presentation reflect the product itself. On the one hand, Breaking Point has stunning cinematics and facial animations that are on par with next-gen technology. I'd go as far to say that the detail and facial animations in some of these cutscenes are as good as games like Horizon Forbidden West and God of War Ragnarok. I bet you didn't think you was gonna hear those games being mentioned in an F1 review, right? Now, on the other hand, certain post-race cinematics and race environments fall short of what Codemasters could have achieved with just a little bit more care. However, I think this is due to old circuits being ported over from last year's game, because new circuits like Las Vegas looks great in comparison. After a year's absence, Breaking Point is back with a much needed sequel. Told in a Netflix documentary style, Breaking Point 2 follows the newly formed Connor sports team. I won't get into any major spoilers, but this story highlights the growing conflict between new teammates Aiden Jackson and Devin Butler. As I stated before, this is the best presentation in the game, and it's well worth your time. The mode also offers player choice opportunities that affect relationships and your team's performance. In addition, the story is compelling and the objectives are fun. I highly recommend Breaking Point 2 if you're new to the F1 series and need a good starting point. F1 World replaces last year's F1 Life. This mode is essentially your hub for everything F1 23 has to offer. You will start off by making an avatar and one of the most simple and boring character creators. I mean, nothing here makes your racer stand out at all. There's no skin tone, gender, or hair options. It's just a simple preset to get you started, and I wish there was an actual character creator. However, beyond the lack of character customization, there are many options for clothes and furniture decor for your place. From here, you can race in circuits, gain tech points, and upgrade your car and team. F1 World adds a lot to the game in one place, whether you want to play offline or online. If a drama-filled story like Breaking Point isn't your cup of tea, F1 World will help ease new players into the complex world of F1 23. On the flip side, returning players will find this new mode is fully fleshed out and has the potential to be a mainstay in the series. Another mode fans will spend loads of time in is career mode. Whether you're playing as a solo racer starting in F2 and working your way up to F1, or acting as an owner/racer building your team and setting them up for success, returning fans will call career mode home and spend loads of time in it. F1 23 brings the series back to glory after a lighthearted effort last year. Breaking Point is back and highlights the storytelling and gameplay talents of Codemasters. The newly introduced F1 World redefines the core of the series in so many ways, and it's worth every moment for new and returning players. If you guys like the content we do here on Sports Gamers Online, then hit that like button and subscribe to SGO right now. And if you want the most out of your SGO experience, then join SGO Insider.